is up, Travel Alert Nation? I'm your host, Killer Keemstar. Let's get right into the news.
Hello, Chris here, coming at you with some Chinese politics and finances. Recently, a Communist Party boss has been arrested for accepting bribes worth $37 million, sentenced to the death penalty and a 2-year reprieve. Also, looking at oil and finances, China has now surpassed India with Dubai's largest trade partner ever since Dubai started handing travel visas to Chinese citizens upon arrival, boosting economy in both countries. So in other news, a drunk trespasser climbs into a 5th-story window that turns out to be the room of a little girl, and to keep her quiet, he goes, "I'm Superman," and jumps out a 5th-story window to prove that point. He's now in the hospital, serving severe cuts and bruises, but no broken bones. Now passing it over to my buddy Chris.
Okay, this is Chris Burner with your Spanish-speaking country news. We were talking about food, politics, and we have a crazy story for you. On the food, when a mob of hungry Venezuelans broke into the Carrasco Zoo and butchered a horse for food. The people were suffering from starvation, and the horse was the only one of its kind in the zoo. All that was left for the zookeepers was his head. And on politics, rape victims in El Salvador may be allowed to have abortions under proposals put forward by the governing party. After abortion laws were relaxed, under current laws, abortion is banned. To get the laws passed, it needs the support of an extra 12 lawmakers. And on your crazy story, Google waived $100,000 bill that a 12-year-old from Spain acquired online. Budding Spanish musician Jose Javier mistakenly racked up huge fees and as he attempted to make his brass band famous. He had used an AdWords account, which features a system in which the person advertising pays when someone clicks on their link. And now to Austin with the Middle Eastern countries.
In news from Syria has been former ISIS Islamic State militants and their families. Saudi Arabia cuts off oil supplies to Egypt. It has not been announced the cause of the cutoff. However, it is estimated that it is due to differences in Syria. Some weird sayings in Arabic are Tehala alahad, which means to throw a party at someone. Inta hables felhate, you're going to wear a wall. And finally, Kena adin hebat masha, which means we're going to take a walk sitting. And now to Gunner with the sports.
Hi guys, it's Gunner here with the sports. In China, Bobby Brown, point guard for the Houston Rockets, apologized on Tuesday after a picture of his graffiti on the Great Wall was posted. On October 10th, members of the Houston Rockets and New Orleans Pelicans visited the Great Wall before their game in Beijing on the 12th. His graffiti was his name and jersey number, which sparked an uproar from Chinese citizens. In Spain, due to strict spending control in place over the last several years, La Liga soccer clubs have reduced their debt with Spanish tax authorities by 420 million euros since 2013. The clubs are targeting 2020 as their date to be totally debt-free. In the Middle East, Saeed Ishaq, national chess champion for the United Arab Emirates, won his 2nd consecutive national title last Saturday. The defending champion won all 7 matches to firmly retain the title and sustain a solid comeback since finishing his postgraduate studies in the U.S. Now to Andrew with the weather.
I'm Andrew Sutty with the weather report. Syria, the high this week is 84 and the low is 55. That'll be for Monday, extends to the whole week. There's a 0% chance of rain. Colombia, the high this week is 65 and the low is 44. And there's a 50% chance of rain. In China, the high is 73 and the low is 43. And there's just a 10% chance of rain. That's all for the weather.